Hello, coming for you. Hello, coming to you live from the Northeast Film Festival. Bethany Nicole Taylor,
Sade Spence.
We are here with the team of Happy in the Dark.
Sunny in the Dark.
Sunny in the Dark. Whoa.
Yeah,
I'm so
definitely
sorry.
happy you guys have a bunch of nominations. That's exciting. But first, let's talk a little bit about the actual film. So we saw a little bit of it. It's a little weird, a little creepy, but also very kind of happy. Can you guys kind of explain your characters and what it was like getting into those roles?
Go for it.
Take it away.
Getting into the actual role. Well, the script was just laid out so beautifully, and everything was very vivid already on its own. So it was just kind of a matter in the beginning of just like going over and reading it and like just finding all the little, as many clues as you could. And I just grew more and more attached to her, and it just kind of all sort of started to come together on its own. And you really want to, like, I really just wanted to figure out, like, what is it that's making her attached to this man? What is it that's making her, and it's basically what's making her still want to live, want to move on. And he's kind of like some sort of light that kind of inspires her, because it's like, oh, okay, well, here's this person who kind of parallels the exact kind of situation, though maybe not quite as drastic, that she's in. So it was just kind of finding the clues, finding the parallels, and then just kind of like falling even more and more in love with her, which was really a pleasure to do. Yeah.
So we have Sunny living in your attic. How do you prepare to have someone live in your attic?
I don't think you can prepare for that. I think that's impossible.
I
but
lived with him for
exactly.
like 3 months.
She lived in my attic.
Yeah, he did.
Exactly. Yeah.
We should have done that. Oh God.
Really terrible idea.
That definitely would have been method acting.
That would be creepy. No, I mean, I play a therapist, so I certainly talk to a lot of therapists, and had some that I would call from the set every day if I wasn't sure how something would go. And but for me, the script was really about loneliness and isolation and human connection, and I thought that was a really worthy thing to make a film about. So I was really excited to be a part of it.
Very cool. And Courtney, you told me before this started as a short film that you were a part of before, and then you decided you wanted to expand.
Yeah. Well, so I was in a writer's group as the writer was writing it, and so I saw 10 pages at a time as the script kind of birthed. Yeah. And we made a short film like 5 years ago as like a way to try and find some money, and Hannah actually we watched it this afternoon.
Yeah, it was really
it's really funny. So it was actually really interesting to see how the short kind of differentiated from the direction that we went with the feature. So but yeah, it was I think it was really interesting for me to be able to sort of watch and discuss as Mike wrote the scripts, because I think that gave just a little bit more ownership and love for the material, just being able to see it as it was created. So yeah, it was definitely something that I know I won't always get that opportunity. So yeah, I really enjoyed that part.
Can you share with us actually a little bit about making the set? Because we see Sunny in this very tight, confined space, but sometimes there's these beautiful crane shots right above her. How do you go about creating a set that can be big enough for his house, but then also small enough for her attic?
Yeah, so we shot entirely in locations except for Sunny's crawl space, and so that was the one thing that we actually built. And hilariously, all of the walls and the ceilings were removable, and we thought we'd be removing things left and right, and that got really tiresome and annoying, so we ended up just crawling around. We all had bruises on our knees and whatnot, and then yeah, we were really close by the end of it.
To your art.
Yes. And so yeah, it was very crouchy in there, and but it was a lot of fun to just be able to have that control, and for those really specific shots, we were able to have the freedom to like remove a ceiling and then get a really epic shot. So, but yeah, it was a lot of fun. I've worked mainly on locations, so being able to have a set to play with was amazing. So.
And in this film, you two are really only in a scene together where you're face to face. One scene, maybe, right?
Yeah.
Well, how was that for you guys, and how did that play out in your processes?
Shooting the actual scene with him it just went completely different than what I expected it to be, which was awesome. And it was just like this beautiful unraveling of like a very organic story that I feel we both had just spent so much time developing on our own before we got to the set. You know, like I mean, I can't speak for his process, but I know I worked so much on my attachment to Jonah. So when he was there, I couldn't like handle it, which worked perfectly. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great to be able to use that. Absolutely. Well, this has been such a treat. The film was amazing. We've loved it, and congratulations. And you guys are up for some awards tonight. All of you as individuals and the film itself, correct?
We're so honored, like just completely blown away, and like just the response that we got at last night's screening was just incredible. So we're really excited. Yeah, we'll see what happens.
In the crowd, what'd you think about the audience with their, they had some offhand remarks like, "Oh my gosh, what's she doing? She's like crazy," and
it was a lot of fun to like take. It kind of felt like experiencing the film for the first time again, like just hearing
through them.
Yeah, it was really great. Great audience. Yeah. So
When you work this hard on something and you hear people responding to it like that, it's just the most thrilling feeling. Yeah.
Well, I'm happy for you guys, and
good luck and congratulations.
Good luck tonight.
For the nominations. Awesome.
And good luck with the rest of this journey of this film. Excited for you guys. Sunny in the Dark.